Welcome to the channel where I help people better understand supply chain, planning, and general SIOP information. Today we're talking about the difference between RFQ and RFP. So let's get into it. Imagine you're planning a big party. Now, you want to ensure that your guests have the best time possible. For some aspects, you might just want to know the price, like for party favors, for example. But for others, like the live entertainment, you'd want to know specifics, like what kind of music they may play, or if they have a fire juggling act. In the world of procurement and business, this is somewhat similar to the difference between RFQ, request for quotation, and RFP, request for proposal. So let's break it down. RFQ is like asking different stores how much those party favors cost. It's a formal request for the submission of a price quote from the supplier. You're looking for the cost of a specific product or service. It's like asking, hey, how much would it cost for me to buy 100 balloons? So when do you use this? You use an RFQ when the requirements are clear-cut, or when you're reordering a product or service that you've already bought once before, or when the main deciding factor is the cost. For example, let's say you want a red apple. You don't need to know where the apple came from or how it was grown. You just want to know how much a pound of red apples cost. Which brings us to RFP, the request for proposal. Going back to the party analogy, an RFP is like when you're looking for that live band. You don't just want any band, you want to know their genre of music that they play, their level of experience, and maybe even hear a sample track or two. It's a document that outlines your project's needs and asks for a proposed solution from the suppliers. The main focus of this is that you want to better understand your supplier's approach, timeline, qualifications, and yes, the costs as well. You use the RFP when the project is complex, when you're unsure of what the best solution is and you want options to compare with one another, and when factors more than just the costs are crucial in the decision-making process. So, for example, you want live music at your party. We're not just going to ask for the band's price. You want to know if they play jazz, if they have experience with big events, and if they can throw on a light show. You may also want references or samples of their previous performances. So in conclusion, both RFQs and RFPs are essential tools in the procurement process. While RFQs are like shopping with a specific grocery list in mind, RFPs are more like auditioning bands for a gig. Each serves its purpose depending on the complexity and the specifics of what you're looking for. So the next time you're thinking about these terms, just remember the party planning analogy.